Well, hey everybody, it is Tuesday, it is December 24th, 2024, one day away from Christmas. No, once again, I am not sampling anything Christmassy. The only Christmassy or holiday or wintry thing that I have to offer you is this warm and very comfortable and very lengthy Canada scarf. And as a dual citizen who is half Canadian, I feel more than entitled to proudly display this. Okay, so I went to Taco Time tonight. I haven't been to Taco Time in probably 3 years. My girlfriend said, I know you don't like Taco Bell, but I want Mexican food, so Taco Time is across the street. Let's check it out. And I don't know if this is just a Tacoma phenomenon. It's probably a nationwide phenomenon, but what you'll notice is that wherever Taco Times occur, they literally will build their restaurants across the street from wherever Taco Bell is. There's like 3 different locations in Tacoma where there's a Taco Bell, and then right across the street there's a Taco Time. It makes sense, right? But it's just kind of interesting and funny. But anyways, so I've only done this like once or twice on the channel, but I really want to do more. Going to different fast food restaurants and trying to find something that's legitimately spicy. The spiciest thing that I saw on the Taco Time menu tonight was the habanero soft burrito. I got it with chicken. I'm not a big fan of ground beef burritos, so I got it with chicken. Let's check it out. As you can see, I actually did cut a portion of it off and tried it earlier, and then I ineptly tried to rewrap it. But, I already forget, the particularities of the flavors. I just remember that it tasted good. So this is kind of going to be as good as new. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try the burrito by itself. And then I'm going to try it with the Taco Time hot sauce. And then I'm going to try it with their habanero salsa. All right, we're going to see if this brings real heat. Now, it looks a little bit, like, compressed and gross now. But, like, you can see the basics in there. There's, like, a sour cream sauce. This is one thing I remember. There was a sour cream sauce, and I think it was, like, spiked with lime juice or something like that. Or maybe it's, like, a cilantro lime cream. There are black beans in it, obviously. There's lots of cheese, and then there's shredded chicken. Okay? And I don't know about the habaneros. Let's see. I have to reevaluate spice and flavor. Let's go. All right. That bite, the habanero heat was immediate. Right there. I don't know if they're pieces of habanero or if they just put the habanero salsa in there, but I just got a lashing of habanero flavor with that bite. And I got a lashing of incredibly delicious, for fast food, for Mexican fast food, that is one of the tastiest things that I have ever tasted. I've ever tried from any Mexican fast food restaurant. I've had we have one that's like near the house called El Sabor. It's pretty good, but I've never had anything that like blows me away. I don't like anything from Taco Bell. I don't like Qdoba. I don't like Chipotle. This is really good. This is bursting with flavor. It has legitimate heat in it too. Let's take another bite. Yeah, the lime sour cream or the cilantro lime sour cream or whatever it is, it's very zesty. It adds a lot of flavor to this. Looks like there's a little bit of rice in there too. That tastes good. The rice and the beans go nicely in it. The chicken is nice white and clean and flavorful. So a lot of time, like with shredded chicken in these Mexican dishes, you get like it's kind of globby or it's like weird and discolored. And it's got like gristle in it or something like that. Nothing like that. Very clean meat. Very consistent color. Like good high quality chicken breast. So the meat is much higher quality than you would get with like a Taco Bell chicken burrito. It just tastes really good. All right. So let's check it out first with the hot sauce. This is, so the Taco Time hot sauce, I know they've started selling it at grocery stores in bottles. I don't think I've ever tried it. I think my cousin has a bottle of it in his fridge, but I don't believe I've ever tried it. So this is going to be an all-time first for me. Now, I do love Taco Bell's, like, hot sauce. I like their mild sauce. Let's see how that compares to that. Mmm. Okay. It's similar to Taco Bell mild taco sauce, but is it better? Let's try another bite. It's very similar. Similar texture, similar flavor, similar heat level. I think that's just a little bit better. It's a little bit more piquant, a little bit more flavorful. Yeah, there's more zest in the Taco Time hot sauce. So, Taco Bell mild taco sauce or hot sauce or whatever you want to call it is very good. It's a 7. But I think this just edges it out a little bit. This is like creeping up to a 7.5. That's a very good hot sauce for a Mexican fast food. All right, now let's try this. This is the habanero salsa. I saw on the menu, we were at the drive-thru. The guy was like, "Can I get you anything else?" And at the very last second I saw on the menu, I was like, "Oh, they have a habanero salsa. I want that." And now I'm going to pour a pretty generous amount over the corner of this habanero chicken burrito from Taco Time. That's a pretty good lump. Oh, do you want to call that a lump? What is that? When something's like really chunky and thick, but it's still technically a liquid, and then you put a large amount over something, is that a lump? Or is that a... What is it? What do you call it? I guess it's a lump. Let's go. I will say, so I speculated earlier that possibly the habanero flavor inside the burrito may have just come from putting like this salsa in it. I don't think so. That's a distinctly different flavor. And a good one, but it doesn't really complement the burrito very well. This would be good with chips, but I don't think it needs to be put on a burrito. Not this one, because there's habanero flavor within the burrito that is clashing with the habanero flavor of this salsa. This does add a little bit of heat, but honestly, if you want to add heat to a burrito that's already a bit spicy like this one is, I would find a more like kind of neutral tasting taco sauce like this one, except a hotter version. There are plenty of those out there. I would recommend, I think what would be really good on this is Peronia Original. Peronia Original is one of my favorite Mexican hot sauces. It doesn't even advertise itself as being particularly hot, but it is hot. For a Mexican hot sauce that doesn't even say that it's super hot anywhere on the label, it's a 3 for heat. And as a more neutral hot sauce than this habanero salsa is, I think something like that would add really good heat to this if the heat inside the burrito itself wasn't satisfying enough. Because the heat inside this burrito is probably between a 1.5 and a 2. It's not hot, but I mean, that's kind of, it's expected when it comes to fast food. But I'm not going to say I'm disappointed, because this was absolutely delicious. And it didn't advertise itself, by the way. It just said that it was a habanero burrito, soft burrito with chicken. It didn't say, "Oh, this is hot, warning, warning, hot." No, so it didn't do that. So there was no false advertising involved there. It does have good habanero flavor. It's just not, it's not that spicy. It's like between a 1.5 and a 2, which I guess is what you would expect from, most habanero products that you get from fast food restaurants. So I really, really liked this. Better than anything that I've ever eaten from Taco Bell. Ever. It is a little bit pricier. All right, so the equivalent of this, this was $8. The equivalent of this would probably be $4 at Taco Bell. But I think it's, if you're not too hard up for cash, and you're, in a pinch and you need like a quick lunch and you're thinking Mexican, well, like I said earlier, Taco Times tend to be built across the road from Taco Bell's. The quality of this, in my opinion, far exceeds anything that Taco Bell has to offer right now or at any time in the recent past. So, yeah, highly recommend. This is a 7.5 for flavor and a 1.5 for heat.